It's been about 5 weeks since Hurricane Helene hit the region, and volunteers are still doing what they can to help in the recovery process.
News Channel 11's Jayana Scurry takes us to Bumpus Cove, where those volunteers are helping recover things victims thought they had lost in the floods. Jayana?
Yes, Sarah, Casey, this group of volunteers are helping Bumpus Cove residents reclaim their precious items that were lost in the flooding. Some of them out there 7 days a week, looking through debris and helping rebuild.
There were probably 8 houses that were standing that are no longer standing, most of which were anywhere between 6 and 18 inches deep in mud. Personal effects buried under that mud, people's memories, photographs, picture albums, family Bibles. I mean, the little things that most people take for granted or don't consider relevant until they don't have them anymore.
Ashley Tomberg came all the way from Nebraska to volunteer in North Carolina. Eventually, she ended up discovering the devastation left behind in Bumpus Cove. Her and other volunteers started shoveling away mud and going through debris piles to help residents reclaim their items.
We're finding more and more personal effects. We found somebody's Harley engine. We found somebody's digital camera. And while the camera no longer works, we were able to recover the SD card. We found people's wedding bands from multiple generations.
Some items have already been given to residents, but many are being stored in sheds because they don't have anywhere else to put their belongings.
Yep, this bow was actually found in this rubble over here. It was in the house before it was knocked down. It was actually holding the wall in between the dresser and the wall. It was stopping the wall from falling down. The owner trained all his kids on this. He's got 2 kids. He trained both of them on it. It was a very important item, so we did everything we could to get in there and get that out.
Volunteer Mark Ryan Sumler says 90% of the items in that shed is from a list that homeowners gave to them to help locate.
And we found almost all of them.
Restoration efforts are now underway. Volunteers are helping rebuild houses.
A handful of very small organizations who are giving everything they have to save this little town. I jokingly call it by the car trailer full of materials, which is usually enough to build out a couple of rooms.
Tomberg says they still need help from HVAC companies, plumbers, and skilled electricians. She says the biggest takeaway is seeing how valuable things are to people that might not mean much to others.
You would never think a quarter store stuffed animal dug out of a house that's 15 feet up in the trees. Claw game stuffed animal would be a life changer for a little boy.
These volunteers are starting a nonprofit called BC We Care. The BC stands for Bumpus Cove, as well as Because We Care. They're also planning to have a canned goods food bank in the community. Sarah?